1. Enhance your cooking capabilities. Man cooking and following recipe learning tips on how to prepare dinner. A sort of ingredients may support weight loss. Figuring out tips on how to put together foods and setting up higher talents within the kitchen generally is a robust option to shed some pounds without lowering food intake. People who've more advantage about learn how to cook dinner. Exclusive foods are more likely to devour a vast type of incredibly nutritious constituents, including fruit and vegetables, which can be great for weight loss. Actually, researchers are increasingly linking weight gain and weight problems to terrible cooking abilities. Men and women who aren't constructive within the kitchen are trying taking a cookery classification or gazing cooking videos online. A fine location to start is Jamie Oliver's Food Tube, which makes a specialty of methods to make simple, healthful foods. 2. Eat extra protein. Protein is a fundamental part of a healthful eating regimen and is necessary for development and efficient metabolism. Protein can develop emotions of fullness and prolong starvation. A small study trained in young ladies observed that eating high-protein yogurt as day snack reduced starvation and calorie consumption at later meals. Easy approaches to broaden the amount of protein within the eating regimen comprise including a tablespoon of chia seeds or hemp seeds to breakfast cereals or including extra eggs in meal plans. 3. Devour extra fiber. Fiber is in fruit, vegetables, legumes, and entire grains. Fiber is distinct than other meals considering that the physique does no longer digest it in the small intestine. Instead, the food strikes to the tremendous intestine, where fermentation happens. This advantages people via increasing fullness, slowing down digestion, increasing food transit time and nutrient absorption, preventing constipation. Persons can add more fiber into a balanced weight reduction plan by eating fruit daily together with whole grains within the eating regimen, reminiscent of metal. Reduce oats and brown rice, consuming plenty of vegetables. The fiber within the epidermis of many veggies can also be invaluable. As long as people wholly wash the skin, it is riskless and easy to eat when cooked. 4. Are trying a probiotic. Probiotics are worthwhile bacteria which might be vital to digestion. Recent study hyperlinks gut and mind operate and suggests that probiotics can have an impact on weight, fat mass, and mood. Humans act because the host of those microorganisms and provide them with meals, including fiber. In flip, the microorganism improvement the gut and a person's normal well-being. The advantages that they furnish comprise energy for the intestine wall and liver cells, particular fatty acids that have anti-cancer hormones, regulating body weight. An eating regimen that's excessive in sugar and fat can alter the steadiness of bacteria in the intestine, lowering the number of good bacteria. Study means that probiotics could help restrict or manage weight problems. Folks can purchase over-the-counter (OTC) probiotics in pharmacies or online. Probiotics also occur naturally in a kind of fermented foods, including yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, miso, tempeh, kombucha. 5. Get more sleep. A good night's rest is major for common health and weight preservation. Bad sleep disrupts major hormones, together with these concerned in metabolism. Getting lower than 6 hours of sleep a night can expand a man or woman's hazard of being chubby or overweight. 6. Scale back stress. Group of senior adults doing yoga can slash stress and help weight reduction. Raised stress stages can also disrupt hormonal balance. When a person is confused, their body produces hormones called glucocorticoids. Too many glucocorticoids can develop a character's urge for food, leading to weight achieved. Stress may also set off emotional eating. Emotional eating is when an individual eats unhealthful foods to try to control and reinforce a poor mood. Methods to minimize stress comprise getting common endeavor, decreasing caffeine intake, working towards meditation or mindfulness, pronouncing no to non-most important commitments, spending time open air, making an attempt yoga. 7. Get extra nutrition D. Some research shows that those with low diet D blood phases are more likely to be overweight and not get adequate pastime. Different well-being stipulations associated with low vitamin D comprise metabolic syndrome, depression and anxiousness, type 1 and sort 2 diabetes, osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. People can get diet D from the solar and some foods. Meals that incorporate nutrition D comprise egg yolks, fatty fish, exact mushrooms, and fortified foods. 8. Serve food in multiple small portions. This approach is most priceless in a buffet or snacking crisis. One study divided single meals into smaller parts to test whether humans expected to suppose fuller after eating the same quantity of food in separate items. They located that through dividing foods into 3 or 6 separate parts, the individual's expected degree of fullness was bigger. When eating at a buffet, a person can take more than one small plates to split the meals throughout. When snacking, they may be able to cut up the snacks and position them on one-of-kind small plates. A character may also try dividing mealtimes up into a few small publications, as an alternative of hanging the whole thing on one plate. 9. Use a smaller plate. When people serve food onto a plate, they have a tendency to conclude the entire meals on that plate. They might shrink their calories with minimal effort by reducing the scale of their plate or how much meals they placed on it. Two 2017 stories located that university students always put less food on a distinct element control plate. An element manipulate plate has visual dimension indications for principal meals corporations, enabling folks to regulate their parts without the guesswork. Portion manipulate plates are to be had in some shops and online. 10. Reduce out sugary drinks. Glass of water with ginger, lemon, and herbs. Including herbs or fruit to water may just support curb cravings for sugary drinks. British research linked the ordinary consumption of sugary and artificially sweetened drinks with higher physique fat in youngsters. There are numerous healthful choices to tender drinks. Plain water with contemporary mint, ginger, berries, or cucumber is fresh and includes very few calories. Humans may also add lime or lemon to glowing water. Natural, inexperienced, and black teas are also compatible. Many teas include further well-being benefits. Fruit juices tend to be very excessive in sugar. When feasible, it is great to eat whole fruits rather as they include fiber. 11. Make snacks more healthy. Consistent with study from 2016, just about 1–1/3 of folks' everyday vigor consumption comes from snacking. Snacks have accelerated in dimension over time, leading to folks consuming too much between meals. Nonetheless, healthful and homemade snacks can expand fullness and reduce the number of calories that humans eat throughout ingredients. Healthful snacks include yogurt, dried prunes or dates, excessive fiber fruits, corresponding to apples, bananas, and oranges, high fiber veggies, including carrots and broccoli, a handful of unsalted, unflavored nuts, reminiscent of cashews or walnuts. 12. Chew extra. Chewing or mastication initiates the approach of digestion. Some preliminary study located that chewing every mouthful absolutely and prolonging meal length decreased food intake. Entirely chewing food can aid a person take pleasure in what they're eating. Taking adequate time to devour for the duration of foods also offers the body time to register when it's full. 13. Are attempting conscious eating. Aware eating, or eating with consciousness, is an excellent tool for weight management. Aware consuming may just aid curb food cravings and toughen element manage. To practice aware consuming, a man or woman should hinder distractions, together with televisions, laptops, and studying materials. It is pleasant to eat at a desk, concentrate on how the meals tastes, and be conscious of indicators that the body is full. 14. Have family ingredients. Sitting down and eating a healthful meal with household may additionally play a role in weight administration. Eating at home can decrease fat and sugar consumption. Mom and dad or caregivers who prepare dinner balanced, nutritious meals for children also most likely move these constructive habits onto them.